Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this look. This is my take on a quote-unquote festival look. On Instagram I asked you guys what type of look I should try doing, and someone suggested a festival look, and personally I didn't even know what a festival look would really look like. I thought it would just be something crazy and out there, but I googled some images and some of them were actually pretty, tame or whatever. But a lot of it included glitter, and I don't own glitter, so I did like white dots to kind of represent that glitter. I don't know. I got inspired by a photo that I saw that involved glitter from the inner corner and then fading out, and I thought that was really, really pretty, so I did my take on that with white eyeliner. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say. So if you want to know how I did this look, just keep watching and let's get started. I look crazy. I look so scary right now. But I'm going to be priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I'm just taking my ring finger and applying that to my eyelid. Now I'm taking my L'Oreal True Match powder in the shade Nude Beige. And on a fluffy brush, I'm just going to take that, tap off excess, and pat it on where we laid the primer. Next I'm going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Burnt Orange and applying that to the outer corners of my eye, bringing it into my crease and bringing it into the inner corners. And I'm avoiding the lid area, so I'm leaving this center area empty as possible. And I'm just going to go back and forth with the shade Burnt Orange to just really build up the color to how I like it. And then I'm taking a clean blending brush and just blending the edges with it. I'm going to go into the same brush that we used Burnt Orange, and I'm going to go into the shade Regal. I'm just going to do the same thing as we did with the Burnt Orange and concentrating it more to the inner and outer corner of my eyes and just stamping that in there, and then taking whatever excess and just blending it in. Next, I'm going to take a more tiny detailed brush and go into the shade Red Ochre and really just detailing that really close to the outer corner and really into the inner corner. And then whatever excess I have, I'll just bring it into the crease, but kind of just creating a more sharper line in the crease. Going back into the brush that we dipped in with Burnt Orange and Regal, with no excess product on it, I'm just going to go in and blend it out. On the same detailed brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Love Letter in Red Ochre and just doing the same thing where we applied Red Ochre. Again, bringing that into the crease. Blending that out again. And taking a clean brush and just blending everything to soften it up. Again, with the same tiny detailed brush, I'm going to dip into the shade Cypress Umber, and I'm literally just stamping the tiniest amount of product to the inner and outer corner, and then very lightly bringing it into the crease and taking a brush to blend everything out again. So I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that comes in with the palette, and I'm going to be on this flat-edged side. I'm going to be taking the shade Regal and Love Letter, tapping it on the outer and inner corner. I'm taking Red Ochre, a little bit of Cypress, blending everything out. Next I'm taking my concealer and my concealer brush. I'm going to be carving the inner part of my lid to really make it stand out. I'm just applying concealer to the center of my lid and then blending it lightly into the shadows to create like a fade between the dark and the light. And now I'm going to be taking this flat brush that I have and taking my Anastasia Moonchild Highlight Palette. I'm going to be taking the shade Pink Heart, and I'm just going to take it onto my brush. And then I'm going to take my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, which I put in a small bottle, and spritzing it. I'm taking this and I'm just going to apply it to where we apply concealer. And I'm tapping it around the dark shadow to create a nice transition between the dark and the light again. With a tiny brush with no extra product, I'm just gonna tap on in the area between the light and the dark. Just kind of make everything all blended and all cohesive and pretty and such. Next, I'm gonna be going in with this e.l.f. smudging brush, which is like this horizontal brush. I'm gonna go back into the Modern Renaissance palette and I'm gonna be taking burnt orange and applying that to my lower lash line. And you know how we did burnt orange, regal, red ochre, and love letter all, and cypress umber all in the crease and all that good stuff? We're basically going to be doing that to the bottom. So I took burnt orange, now I'm taking regal. Now I'm taking red ochre and love letter, and a little bit of cypress under to the outer corner. And to really smoke it out, I'm going to be taking burnt orange onto a fluffy brush, just blending that all together. I'm going to take my NYX White Liner and I'm just going to line that on my waterline. I look super crazy right now. This looks a lot darker than I was going for, but it's going to work out in the end. I'm going to apply falsies and mascara to my bottom lashes, and we'll work on the face. Actually, I'm going to apply my falsies off camera. I'm going to apply mascara off camera, and I'm just going to do the base of my face off camera, which foundation, concealer, and setting that all with a face powder. But I'll do blush and bronzer and contour on camera just to save time and my battery life. Yeah, so I'll be right back. So I finished the base of my face and now I'm going to apply my inner highlight. My inner corner highlight, that's what I meant to say. On a tiny little brush, I'm going to be taking Pink Heart from the Anastasia Moonchild Palette. Just applying that to the inner corner to kind of tie the lid color with the inner corner. And then I'm going to be taking my Colourpop highlighter in the shade Flexitarian. Just put it as a topper on top of the inner corner highlight for the extra pop. So I'm going to contour my nose, and I'm going to be using this Palladio Eyebrow Powder in this cool tone taupey brown. I'm going to roll that into the shadow, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to apply that to this little hollow area of my nose. Most of the color is concentrated there, and then lightly drag down on the sides of my nose to slim down my nose. I'm going to be taking this fluffy angled brush and my Milani face powder in the shade Medium Tan, which is almost, I mean, it's not almost hitting pan, it hit pan. But I'm going to just dunk that, tap off once, and concentrate most of the product toward my ear line, this area. Concentrate it there in circular motions, and then lightly bring it down. And then bringing it to my forehead, around my foreheads and temples, and along my jawline. Next, I'm going to go in with a very peachy, goldeny blush. And I'm going to be taking this blush because it's like a darker version of the Wet n Wild Apricot in the Middle. It is like a pink with some gold undertone shimmer to it. So I'm going to be using that. And I'm just going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks and a little to my, like, this area where I applied my highlight. After I put that all around the apples of my cheeks area, I'm going to apply a little to the bridge of my nose, just a little bit, to give me that like nice sun-kissed glow look. Now I'm going to go in with my highlight. I'm going to go in again with the Moonchild palette, going in with Pink Heart, and I'm just going to apply that to the high points of my face, which is the high points of my cheekbone, a little bit to my brow bone, a little bit to the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, my cupid's bow, and then a little bit on my chin. And then I'm going to top it off with Colourpop's Flexitarian highlight, and I'm just going to apply that just a little bit on top of the higher points of my face. And then I'm going to take my Mario Badescu spray and just spritz my face to let all the powders melt. And then we're going to go into the big details of the whole entire look to make it more festival looking, I guess. So So for this festival look, I was gonna do some white liner, and I'm gonna dot that kind of from the inner corner, and then a little bit kind of, I don't know how to describe it. I'll do it, show you guys, and then explain it while I do the other eye, I guess. But yeah, I saw a look and I got really inspired by it, and she used glitter, but I don't have glitter. I don't like using glitter all over my face as much. So I'm just going to be using white liner to kind of give that effect that I used glitter. I don't know. But yeah, let's just get on in. Where's my mirror? So we're super zoomed in on my face right now, but I hope I'm in focus. But I'm just going to take that white liner and I'm just going to just dot my face. So I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's just like dots concentrating kind of toward the inner corner and then fading outward. Next, I'm going to be taking that white liner, since I've dotted it like around my under eye areas, I'm going to take it a little bit into the lid area. So kind of pointing it this way so it doesn't hit my lashes, hoping it doesn't hit my lashes. If it does, then whatever. I'm just going to boop, boop, boop. Again, concentrating it toward the inner corner and then kind of just damping it randomly. Yeah, this is like my version of some kind of glitter. I really like it. I think it's kind of cute. So for my lips, I've already applied my chapstick or Vaseline or whatever you have nearby to prep my lips. And I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetic Liquid Lip in the shade Clara. And it's this beautiful kind of mauve-y nude. I don't know. I don't usually like mauves, but for some reason this color I am super obsessed with. I do love the formula. It's a little bit drying, but not as drying as other liquid lipsticks I've worn. But after I applied my lipstick and I blotted it down with my finger just a little bit. What is that? I'm going to take my white liner again. That probably will have lipstick stains all over it. And I'm just going to draw a white line down the center of my lips. And then I'm going to take some setting spray, which I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay De-Slicked Oil Control Spray. Again, they have a lot of other sprays that you can use, or you can use any setting spray you want that will hold your makeup all day. So I'm just taking this. I'm going to fan it to let it dry and let all my makeup set in. And I'm going to be right back. I'm going to fix my hair and all that good stuff, and I'll show you the final look. And that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.